Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Planescape Torment. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here in the, well, I've been here so long that I forgot the name of this place. What is it called? The Civic Fest Hall, that's the one. And we're over here in the Western Lecture Hall. We also need to go over there, because we're looking for a way to, for Merriman to, kind of forget everything that he knows. Which actually, now that I think about it, doesn't that mean that he's gonna forget to give me the keys or something? Ah, well, let's just talk to three planes aligned over here. Very interesting names in this game. Thin and sharp-featured, his yellow skin covered with tattoos, this man looks over the room and its inhabitants with cold black eyes. He appears to be giving a lecture. Is he a Githzerai? I am no... Yeah, he is. If he's known. Yeah. I am known as Three Planes Aligned, a Githzerai scholar. If you are here for my lecture, it begins in a few moments. Oh, Morte sighs loudly. Come on, Chief, we're really gonna stay for this? Yeah, just be quiet for a bit, Morte. I want to listen for now. Three Planes Aligned speaks in a very low, somber tone. Today, I shall speak of the power of alignment and belief, and how they shape the planes. First, I shall explain the concept of alignment. Alignment is a descriptor of one's beliefs, and how one acts upon those beliefs. At their core, all creatures predominantly behave in one of three ways: with good in their heart, with evil in their heart, or indifference or neutrality in their heart. They predominantly express each of these core behaviors in one of three different ways: in an ordered manner, in a chaotic manner, or in an indifferent, neutral manner. And that's why it's true neutral, because they are indifferently indifferent. Thus, he says, there are 9 core alignments that one is capable of. The 9 alignments, then, are lawful good, neutral good, and chaotic good. Lawful, neutral, and all of that, yes. Now I shall speak of the power of alignment and beliefs it engenders, of how from them the very deities gain strength, and how belief can physically affect one's environments. A deity must have worshippers, for it is the faith of such subjects which gives them power. As converts are made and more come to believe in a god, the more power that god receives. Conversely, when no one believes in a deity, it withers and dies, joining the corpses of other gods that float on the astral plane. It is thus possible to slay a deity by simply forgetting about them. A much more striking example of the power of alignment and belief, however, can be seen within the sliding of gate towns. First, though, I would define gate towns. I think we know about those, actually. Gate towns are towns on the Outlands, the largely neutral area which Sigil spins over the center of. They are called gate towns because they are built around a permanent gate, or portal, to one of the outer planes. Each of these outer planes has its own alignment. The Abyss is chaotic and evil, Bator is lawful and evil, Mechanus, lawful neutral, Mount Celestia, lawful good. The Outlands are true neutral, apparently, leaning to neither law or chaos. Sliding occurs when there is a high concentration of belief in an area of different belief. When this occurs, the area itself will move or slide to a plane that matches the new belief. Now, the gate towns usually have a strong belief that matches the outer plane beyond the portal, but the belief is not yet strong enough for the town to slide from the Outlands and into the outer plane. For example, the town of Ribcage borders the portal to the lawful evil plane of Bator. As expected, the residents of Ribcage are largely lawful evil residents, but the entire town's alignment and beliefs are not strong enough so that Ribcage will slide into Bator. For example, Ribcage might one day see the sudden rise of lawful evil order of clerics, promoting their dark beliefs and converting many citizens to the worship of their lawful evil god. Were this to occur, there would be a good chance that the town would slide off the neutral Outlands, becoming part of the lawful evil plane of Bator. While layers of planes may move this way, thus many wars are wars of belief and faith by necessity. They are the tools by which territory is obtained and held. This, then, is the power of alignment and belief to shape the planes. This session has ended. May belief guide your actions and shape the planes to your will. Farewell to you all. Really? Just like that, huh? Can I talk to you again? I'm known... Okay, so he goes back. Yeah, you're right, Morty. Let's go. He just goes back to that. Okay, we didn't find what we were looking for. Quite a shame so far. Jumble murder sense. Oh, that sounds promising. Not the jumble bit, but the murder sense sounds a little bit better. Let's have a chat with him. This short, balding man's orange tunic and rather sizable gut gives him the look of a walking pumpkin. He's, oh, lovely, lovely man. He's absent-mindedly patting his large paunch with a slow rhythm, as if it were a drum. The man's odd, crooked smile and a strange gleam in his eyes make him look a bit mad. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy making this voice. Greetings. The man gives an exaggerated flourishing bow and presents a small card which reads only Jumble Murder Sense Zeositek Zorzeror Extraordinaire with an X and a hyphen. He then snatches the card back from your grasp and proceeds to eat it, grinning wildly all the while. Morte whispers, "Somewhere an asylum is one barmy short." You're the man who cursed Reekwind, aren't you?
My journal.
Jumble pulls an innocent face and shrugs as if to say, I don't know. He then covers his mouth with his hands and giggles like a giddy schoolgirl. I'd like you to remove his curse. Jumble pretends not to hear you, instead belching loudly and resuming his belly drumming, his eyes wandering around the fest hall. They're not gonna give him a voice, and I'm not gonna enjoy making his voice. Oh boy. Is there anything I could do so that you'd remove Reekwind's curse? Jumble won't look at you, but shakes his head. Well, remove Reekwind's curse, Jumble, before I'm forced to hurt you. And I'm gonna say the truth there. Jumble raises one eyebrow and takes a step back. He opens his mouth abruptly and, though his lips or throat don't move to shape any words or sound, a torrent of incomprehensible babbling begins to pour forth. Oh, it's one of these guys. Yeah. What
Updated my journal.
Jumble shuts his mouth and the babbling ceases. He peers at you through narrowed eyes, a self-satisfied smile on his pudgy face. Suddenly, you hiccup. And hiccup. And hiccup. And hiccup again. Jumble Murder Sense merely turns his head and waves you away. Uh-oh, says Morte. Looks like you just got a curse thrown down on you, Chief. I'm gonna be aggressive here. Whatever you've done, Jumble, undo it, or you'll regret it sorely. Jumble ignores you entirely. Well, I'm gonna attack him. I don't care. I don't give a damn. Oh, hiccups? Fine. I have plenty of them anyway. And he's dead. That's what you get. Oh. Well, if the curse can be removed, which he probably can't, I think I might have jumped the gun there. I might have jumped the gun there. I'm fine with that. I am not gonna save immediately, because we probably really want to fix Reekwind, though. I really want that, though. Freaking hell. I did save before coming here. Can I wonder if... Yeah. Where's my quick load? Where's my quick save? So we got 21, 50, 22, 50, that's 22, 13. That's the one, right? Day 19. That's the last one, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now, let's go back to that. He's not gonna say anything. I don't like him at all. Let's go for that.
My journal.
Like you to remove his curse. And he doesn't do that. And I'm gonna say still the truth. And he's gonna give me a hiccup thing. What have you done to me, Jumble? Let's go with that one. He ignores you entirely. Yeah, I'd better find someone who can help me lose this curse. Oh, come on. Who's gonna be able to do that? Splinter, do you know anything about this? Can I... no, I don't think I can ask him about... Yeah, there it is. Jumble Murder Sense cursed me. Could you or anyone you know over here help me?
Updated my journal.
Oh, maybe I could have killed him, now that I think about it. Ah, well. Well, my save's coming has saved that dude's life. That's fine. We would recommend he says, we would recommend that you speak to one known as Salabash. If he is not within the fest hall at the moment, he will be in its immediate vicinity. Salabash is tall and thin, oft dressed in robes of black or crimson. Well, that's all I wish to know. Farewell. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's just, if he's not in here, it's gonna be somewhere else. Yeah, I think that's that guy over there. Yeah, I don't remember the name. I also have Sarhava over there. Viul, I suppose. Let's have a chat with him. This tall, thin man dressed in heavy crimson robes has sharp, pinched features. He bows regally as you approach him. I am Salabash, of called Salabash the Onyx, future mage tutor for the Civic Fest Hall. You have business with me, I take it. I do, actually, but some questions first, I suppose. About what? Not the word and the like, I hope. Plenty of more common folk could answer such questions, and I just as soon direct you to one of them. Why are you called the Onyx? A long tale, which I'll shorten to save my breath. In my youth, I was once called Salabash the Golden, for I was said to have a heart of gold, small, hard, and yellow. Well, I cursed the fool who started that, so that he could only speak from his arse and defecate through his mouth. The Onyx appellation, along the same lines as the Golden, though admittedly somewhat less clever, soon followed. In any case, I am a much kinder fellow now, far less prone to laying curses on and the like. I am not certain if I deserve the name any longer. Salabash, could it be that the fellow you're talking about was that... You cursed him so that... What? Oh yeah, you heard right. Salabash sighs happily and chuckles to himself. That sort of thing is why I'm known as the Master of Curses, you know? Master of Curses. Perhaps you could, help me then. Oh, it's the first time I hiccup. Yeah, because we weren't really hiccuping. Help you, Salabash sneers. Doubtful. Before you can respond, he sighs, shaking his head. Well, perhaps I could. What troubles you then? Jumble murder sense cursed me. Jumble murder sense? Huh. That sputtering mooncalf could never best me. Oh, the battles we used to have, though. Salabash frowns. But I'm past all of that now. No longer my sort of thing, you see. I really don't know what I could do for you. After all, it is his curse. Not the sort you'd find on an item or some such. You know, that you could remove with simple magics. He'll have to remove it. And willingly. Well, could you teach me a curse, then, that I could use on him? Well, I don't normally do that. I keep my curses to myself, you know. And besides, even a single curse could take a long time to learn. More time than I'd care to spend on it. Perhaps you're just worried your curses aren't good enough to best him anymore. You what? Oh, of all the ridiculous... Now, look here, you knuckle-dragging sack of scars. Salabash the Onyx is the master of curses, and there's no other. Why, I could give you but a single phrase that would render that whatever that is, cursing Wally impotent, yeah. I'm gonna purse my lips and look skeptical because that sounds to be the best one. That's it! You've made me do it! As Salabash utters a short string of impossible syllables, words of power which you note mentally for later use against Jumble. There! See what that does to him. And tell me, Salabash the Onyx isn't the master of curses, then. Oh, thanks, Salabash. I'll do that.
Updated my journal.
I'll do that. Let's go. Maybe we're gonna be able to kill him. Or maybe we're gonna be given... Or maybe we can kill him after. You know what? We'll see how things go. I might kill him just after the whole ordeal is done, because he's mean, and I don't like it. Because, you know, he's quite mean. Jumble frowns at your appearance, biting his thumb in your direction and waving you away. Oh, you don't do that to me. You don't do that to me. I'm gonna throw the curse Salabash taught me at him. Jumble stares at you with a somewhat skeptical expression as you speak the arcane syllables of Salabash's curse. After a moment of awkward silence, the Zaositek mage notes that nothing seems to have happened, and an evil grin spreads across his face. He opens his mouth to retaliate with another curse of his own, only to realize he has no voice. Salabash's curse has removed Jumble's ability to speak, thereby destroying the Zaositek's ability to curse others. He clutches at his throat, panic welling up in his eyes. Looks like the tables are turned, Jumble. What do you think will happen when anyone that you have ever cursed finds out you can't speak or curse anymore? Yeah, because that's his weapon. That's a good point. Jumble drops to his knees, a pleading expression in his eyes. He looks ready to burst into tears. Will you remove the curse you placed on me and swear never to curse another who didn't mean you harm? Jumble places his arms over his heart and nods vigorously. Very well. I'll remove the curse then.
Updated my journal.
Jumble sighs with relief as you remove Salabash's curse from him. He, in turn, removes his own, and your hiccups finally stop. He then bows humbly and casts his eyes on the floor. Yeah, I'd like you to take your curse off Requeen as well.
Updated my journal.
Jumble nods, pouting, and with a wave of his hand removes Requeen's curse. Thanks. Farewell, Jumble.
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Is he leaving right now? I'm gonna save the game and I'm gonna attack him.
Die.
Yeah. Okay. Doesn't seem like anything terrible happened. Got a little bit of gold. That's what you get for the inconvenience. Not only are you a jerk that was bothering Requind,
All right.
you're a dead jerk now. And let the Dusties take care of you. I don't care. Quisai over here is somebody that we need to talk to, I suppose, because that's the last one. Now, hopefully he knows something about Merryman or whatever. This, oh, this is a life-sized granite, I suppose, statue of a gentleman standing with his arms at his sides, eyes closed. It is of excellent craftsmanship, exquisitely detailed, and incredibly lifelike. So much so, in fact, that you find yourself wondering if it's really a statue at all. Greetings. The statue makes no response, as I expected. Chief, says Morte. You should know it's Morte because it's the only one that calls me Chief. You've seen statues before, right? Know that they don't talk or anything? Consider this, Morte. You're a floating, talking skull who's denying the possibility of a living statue. Well, yeah, got me there, boss. That I do, Morte. I'll just touch him. You touch the statue and find that while the clothes that adorn it are of gray cloth rather than rock, the skin is as cool and hard as granite. Why would someone clothe a statue? Maybe it's a little too anatomically correct, Chief. It was a rhetorical question, Morte. Actually, why would somebody clothe the statue? Because they don't want the statue to be naked? That's a very important aspect. That's how the Romans did it, and the Greeks as well. Well, not all of them, but the vast majority of Roman and Greek statues were meant to be dressed, because you don't want your statue to always be dressing the same thing, and you want it to be colorful. And of course, paint is a little bit kind of crazy to leave outside in the wind and all that sort of stuff, so you just clothe it for special occasions, and that's how it goes, if you didn't know that. So that question over there just reveals that in this world, nobody clothes statues, which is rather weird. Because, well, there's not a whole lot of statues, so that's not that weird. But if you live in a society with a lot of statues, then you probably clothe your statues. I'm just saying. Anyway, unless they're all inside. What I mean is, if you live in a society with a lot of statues outside, that's the stuff. Anyway, yeah, it was a rhetorical question, Morty. Sure, boss, I knew that. Okay, I really don't want to strike it. This seems like I'm gonna break it. Let me save the game there. And I'm gonna touch the statue. And I'm gonna go with that. Strike it. As you make to strike the statue, its eyes flash open and it catches your fist. Oh boy. In an iron-hard grip, narrowing its gold gray eyes, it speaks with a voice like two boulders grinding together. Why would you strike Quisai? Forgive me, I only meant to see if you were truly a statue. You are forgiven. However, only one feels you are lacking patience. Yeah, I am. I'm skipping all of your ellipses. Yeah, but I have some questions. The statue remains as silent as ever. Hello? My questions? There's still no response. I'm gonna wait for a response. There's still no response. You get the sense that Quisai might be testing your patience. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep waiting then. Because I can. A few minutes pass and Quisai has still failed to respond. The statue's eyes open. He gazes at you with cold gray eyes. He speaks ponderously with a voice like two boulders grinding together. Your patience is noted, he says. Quisai would speak with you now. Morte rolls his eyes and makes a gagging noise. Powers? No, not another Burke that talks like this. Well, there's not a whole lot of them, Morte. It's fine. I have some questions about you. After a period of silence, he speaks. Ask. So what is it that you were meditating upon when I first found you? Quisai meditates upon the way of stone. The way of stone. Yes, a philosophy, a method of combat. With it, Quisai seeks to achieve invulnerability. Invulnerability? You'd be unbeatable in combat. Yes, now the way is not yet perfect. Quisai will make it so one day. Quisai knows this. Can you tell me what you discovered so far? Quisai nods. No one has asked Quisai to share his knowledge of the way. Quisai shall do this now. He begins to speak at length, slowly and carefully. Okay, I'm gonna listen and learn the way of the stone, apparently. What did he do? Armor class decreased, and that's that. After hours of listening and many questions, you come to understand what little of Quisai's way of stone he can teach you. In combat, you will use it to resist and deflect your enemy's blows, improving your armor class. Thank you very much. So I can ask him, who are you? I am called Quisai. But Thank you. What are you, exactly? One is of the race called Stone Princes. Quisai is Genasi of Earth. Genasi?
Updated my journal.
He nods proudly. Quisai's father, an elemental creature of Earth. A Dao. Quisai's mother, a human woman of noble heritage. Such is what is to be. Genasi of Earth. So what do you do here? Quisai meditates. Quisai also trains others in the arts of combat. Can you train me? He looks you up and down, making a deep rumbling noise. Slowly, he holds up his hands and breaks off one of his fingernails with a sharp crack. Quisai would see you break this stone, and he hands you the shard of living rock. Okay, I'm gonna try and break the stone. With some effort, you snap the shard of rock in two. He takes the stones from you and places them in his mouth, chewing them to dust with a harsh cracking sound. Quisai finds you physically suitable. Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you to say that. Quisai would now ask, why do you seek training? To defend myself. Quisai finds no need for melee then. What do you mean? Quisai means to say that there are many ways to do these things. One may steal an opponent's weapon, leaving him defenseless. Yeah, but that's still not defending myself. That's kind of proactive, strategical disarmament or something? I don't know, anyway. But the battle must still be fought. To rely on theft is a mistake. After a time he nods. One may hide. If one cannot be seen, one cannot be attacked. One is invulnerable. Well, yeah, but no thief has mastered stealth to such a degree, and some foes can't be hidden from. Your scent or very thoughts will give you away. Another short wait, he nods. Yeah, mighty spells can smite many foes more quickly than any blade. Yeah, mages are like a flask of flaming oil. Powerful, but once spent, nothing. They are physically deficient. They are spells, our spells, because I'm also a mage, merely crutches against this deficiency. When one's sorcery is spent, the core of combat still remains. He smiles slightly, making a deep rumbling sound in his throat. Quisai finds you fit to teach. Meet Quisai in the training chamber. Yeah, I'll be there shortly.
Updated my journal.
Oh, we'll go there right away. This is interesting. I don't want to... Oh, he's gone. I don't want to be a... I don't want to specialize in fighting. I don't want to be a fighter. Let's also upgrade Dakon. So he gains 4 action points. He does basically spell memorization. That's always nice. Let's see what you get over here. I have you selected. So I got level... Oh, Blood Bridge. No, I don't want that. That's much better. He doesn't have that many spells, to be honest. He should have. It's his fault. Why do you have that few spells? Quisai, hey man. He regards you coolly with his eyes of granite. Or granite. I don't know. You are here to train under Quisai. Yeah, train me. Are you a warrior by trade? No. Quisai's mouth slowly curls down into a deep frown. Then Quisai can teach you nothing. Okay. I have some questions then. I have questions about this place. This is the Civic Festival. Need you know more? Find another to ask. Okay. What do you know of Ravel Puzzlewell? And I didn't ask this before because people can be quite upset if I ask about that, but yeah. Nothing, he says. Or nothing. Just Quisai. Yeah, that's all I wish to know. Farewell. Okay. So I have explored everything, I'm pretty sure. It looks like I can't... Oh, maybe Mertwin knows something about merry men. I doubt it. Hey, man. No. He doesn't know anything. Maybe Splinter does. How can you help me? So I had a question. Let's see. Society of Sensation Festival. Ah, nothing. Okay. Well, that's that then. Unless it's... Hopefully it's not Jumble. Oh, wait a minute. But didn't I have anything to do... Didn't I have something to do with the Jumble, a quest or something? Let's see. Jumble turns her hard eyes on you. Yes? Oh yeah, I now remember. She wants to kill me. Yeah, because I was trying to figure out what is that first line? What does that mean? Yeah, I'm the man you've been looking for. I am pleased to meet you then. She gives you a slight bow. Oh, wait a minute. That's... Yeah, because she asked this over here. So, are you open to discussion? So I'm gonna go with the same lines as before. Yeah. Let's work out the details. After a short discussion, it comes down to the following terms. Jolmy will pay you 1,500 copper commons. In return, you will allow her to drive her dagger into your heart. She will wait for you to awaken, at which point she will give you the coin. Do you agree to this, then? She asks. Yeah, let's do it. The affair is over in moments. She's already cleaned her blade and put it away by the time you've recovered. After picking yourself up off the fast hall floor, Jolmy hands you several rolls of copper coins while you rub your aching chest. Somewhat disappointing, I must admit, she says. Oh well, coin well spent nonetheless. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
That was a little bit of a letdown,
All
to
right.
be honest. I kind of preferred the other guy that just wanted to eat a little bit of my arm or something.
gone.
Let's have a chat here with the Sarhava Vitul. Actually, let's have a chat with him or her, sorry, in the next episode, because we're out of time. So, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Planescape Torment. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, just don't bother, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I was gonna, you know what I'm doing right now? Do you know what I'm doing right now? I was gonna say, if you want to see the next episode, but this is a daily series, so I don't need to say that. Such is the woes of having 2 outros. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do mean it. Thank you, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.